try something a little different for this unboxing. So as I said, this is a box of not extremely rare plants, but rarer plants. All these plants, again, came from busplant.com. I wanted to try and showcase something a little different in that 33 gallon, the 33 long tank that we've have set up and showcased. So after this video, I plan on planting the plants, but then we'll probably show you them in the tank on an update of the tank here in the near future. But let's begin. So first thing we're going to start with is I bought some more dwarf hair grass, but this time I bought them in the tissue culture form. I wanted to showcase that, where the last time I bought it is just a planted or a potted plant. So this one is the tissue culture. Now this is really grown like a lab. It's a lab grade plant. There is going to be no snails in here. It's going to be pest free. It's what a lot of people like it for. I'm noticing a major difference already though in a tissue culture dwarf hairgrass versus the potted dwarf hairgrass. This particular plant seems a lot healthier. So when you open this plant's actually going to come with like this gel on there. So what you want to do is you'll just rinse that off in water. Then you'll actually take some scissors and you'll clip up this portion into smaller portions and plant them out, and then the dwarf hairgrass should grow more. It's going to send out some runners and carpet the area. So now with these 5 tissue culture packages, I have a total, I think I bought 3 of the potted plants, so 8 portions. These may be a little small, but I think we can make these go a decent way. Hopefully get that carpet jump started. So let's push those out of the way. Alrighty, the next one it's called Crypticorn albida red. This is also a tissue culture form. Now this is more of a rare crypt. It's got a nice very red coloration to it. So this will need a lot of iron in the water. This is also, again, a tissue culture, like I said, so that lab grade, grown in the lab type of thing. This is a very seasonal crypt, so it can be difficult to get. There's actually a decent portion. I wasn't expecting that much on a portion. This is going to be a heavy root feeder, so I'm really hoping with that organic potting soil and the Eco-Complete mix we did, along with some root tabs I'm going to throw in there, and just some water column fertilizers, that we can get this plant to really flourish. Did you notice I'm really going for that red tone? I wanted to try a few of these and showcase a different company. So again, all these plants that are going in this tank came from busplant.com, except one, and that's the Crypt Flamingo that came from my club auction. I'll actually save that one for last. So the next one, so kind of, maybe it's hard to see in the packaging. Sorry, you can probably hear my dog barking in the background. This is a Bucephalandra plant. It is called a pink lady. Now, this is something a little different. Very small portion. Again, these Bucephalandras are slow growers, but this is going to go on to, it's the same thing I can do. You should plant it on a rock, super glue, tie it down. But as this grows out, the stems of the plant are going to have a nice pink, light red hue to them. So I'm really excited to watch this plant grow out. I'm hoping we can get it jump started with the CO2 that's in the tank. But again, that's more of a rare Bucephalandra, not always available. Maybe a little more on the expensive side. But I really wanted to try some new plants in this tank. I kind of showcase some new ones for you. So there you go. That's a pink lady. We'll do another Bucephalandra. This one is called a red Cerberus. Now, the way that Busplant does their plants can be a little different. So as you saw, we just had one that came in a pot format. But a lot of times these Bucephalandra plants will come sealed off in a Ziploc bag. It's moist in here, and it's going to give you the actual, you can actually see the plant. So again, this is red Cerberus. This is going to have a lot of red tone to that leaf, a green undertone. A very small plant. Say, man, red is my go-to. So I have to say that I'm pleased with busplant.com. They still sent some good quality. Side note, though, if you're looking for like an Anubias plant or some very good beginner plants, even up to intermediate plants, and you want a larger portion, check out Aquarium Co-op. But with this, we're going to focus on Buse plant. Got to give them some love. So there you go. It's a red Cerberus. All right, this next one is also a Bucephalandra plant. See if I can pronounce that. It's a Bellenday. This one really just looked cool. Not on the rare side or anything of that nature. Really just kind of looked interesting. I've never kept Bucephalandra plants before, except this 33 long. So I wanted to try it. I wanted to put some different formations in there. Now, I'm really pleased how big this one came. Looks like this one's going to have a nice edge to the leaves and just add a decent tone to the tank. So I'm excited to get that one going. So again, if you want to purchase this, it is the Bellenday. And I'll put a link to Buse plant in the description. All right, so this next one, it's called a Bucephalandra Godzilla. Now this is another rare Bucephalandra plant. It can be hard to come by. But I did something a little different here. They sold this one in an option to have it already attached to a lava stone. It looks like there's kind of two separate pieces in here, so I got to open this up, see if I got actually two plants or if the rock broke in shipping. Either way, we can make this work. I've never attempted this. I know a few companies sell plants already attached to a rock or a driftwood, and I wanted to try it, but also the name caught my attention, Bucephalandra Godzilla. So we'll see how this one goes. Again, it's another rare Buse. So this one should hopefully be plantable ready. Cut the package open, pull it out, maybe give it a quick rinse, and drop it in the tank, set it where I want to, and hopefully it helps establish more to this lava rock stone and also the other stone I have in the tank. So that's a Bucephalandra Godzilla. All right, so this one is not a Bucephalandra or a crypt, as you can kind of tell. We've had a theme going on here. This is a type of Vallisneria. So this one is the Vallisneria contortionist or the corkscrew Vallisneria. This one really caught my attention because it's going to grow long and tall like regular Vallisneria, but the plants are actually going to corkscrew. They're going to twist as they grow. So I plan on using this as my background plant to hide the overflow, maybe some of the sponge filters. I've never seen this before. Again, I wanted to try it. So I am losing a few leaves in this packaging. It's time to get these out. But again, that's a Vallisneria contortionist or the corkscrew Vallisneria. Now I saved my personal favorite one for the very last. It is the smallest plant. This is a rare Anubias form. It was expensive. I'm not going to lie. But I really wanted to try this. It has caught my attention. And I love Anubias. So let's see if we can get this name on camera. It is Anubias Nana Marble, or it's called the Snow White Tissue Culture. And again, this isn't a small cup. You can tell the difference there. It's a very small cup, very small plant. A few things on this one. This Anubias plant is actually a high light Anubias. It's a very rare form of Anubias, and as this grows, it's going to have a lot of white pigmentation to this plant. Very interesting. I really wanted to see how this would grow. So this is going to need a high light, which I have on my 33 gallon right now with that Fluval Plant Plus on there, or however it's called, just a Fluval LED. It's fantastic. This is also going to be helped with some CO2, which I have in that tank. I don't have major future plans to propagate this out and sell it, maybe. I really want to see if I can even get this plant to grow before. I've never bought this small of a portion of Anubias for this price. And this is probably one of the most rare plants I was able to get my hands on, and it did come in a tissue culture. This is Buse Plant was actually the first company I found to actually had it in stock for the past few weeks. So again, it was kind of a risk, but wanted to try it. So again, this is I bought it as the Anubias White Tissue Culture, Anubias Snow White Tissue Culture. It is an Anubias Nana Petite variant, or Anubias Nana variant, however how particular you want to get. So that's a new one for me. Again, it's a Nubius White. I noticed you can get a broadleaf of this, or maybe some different variations. There was another Nubius going by the name of like Stardust that caught my attention, but this is one I want to try. So there we go, guys. That is my plant hoard. And again, that's all from busplant.com. I'll put a link down in the description below, and I appreciate you joining me for this. And if you are not subscribed and want to see the progression and updates on the future of the 33 gallon, please hit the subscribe button and stay tuned. We'll see you guys next time.